The universe said, give food to the homeless. And that's something that I experienced yesterday. Yesterday, I gave food to a homeless person. And the universe guided me to this specific action and to this specific person. And what I want to do in this episode is to share my experience that I had yesterday, to share the emotional impact that it had on me, and to then also explain to you why, at least I believe, it's not something that you also have to believe, but I believe that giving can benefit you, can benefit the person that you give to, and it can also make the world a better place and lead to a more enlightened world. And yesterday, when I was on my way to the supermarket to get some food, in my lunch break, I saw a homeless person. And I saw this homeless person who was sitting in a wheelchair with his child on his arm. And his child, that looked really, really skinny, was sleeping. And I admit it, the last time that I went to the supermarket, I had my thoughts in different places and I didn't give anything to him. Even though, in general, I always try to give something to a homeless person when I see one. And what happened yesterday was such a profound moment. I was right before crossing the street, right before this homeless person. So the homeless person was sitting there in his wheelchair with his child on his arm. And right in this moment, a huge BMW, like a huge BMW SUV, a really expensive car, was stopping in front of that homeless person, and that guy was just picking up his girlfriend. And neither him nor his girlfriend looked at this homeless person. And I wish I had taken a picture, but in this moment, I was just standing there and thinking to myself, wow, thank you, universe, for showing me this contrast. Because seeing this BMW and these very well-dressed people right in front of this man sitting in the wheelchair with his child sleeping on his arm, and not even looking at him, not even recognizing him, not even seeing him as a person, this made me realize how I want to be different. And again, there's nothing wrong with them. Everybody is acting from their own level of consciousness. But just by seeing this contrast, this made me want to give to this person so much. And then while I walked past him, I communicated with my arms and with my eyes, because I don't speak Romanian yet, that I will buy him something to eat. And on my way to the supermarket, I could already feel this excitement. I could already feel how my vibration was rising. And I could also feel this emotion while I was in the supermarket and while I was looking for food to give him. And after I then gave him the food on my way back from the supermarket to my apartment, I turned around one last time to see what he does. And he immediately, and I really mean immediately, unpacked the food and started to feed his child. And in this moment, I knew that I had done the right thing. And I was so thankful that the universe guided me towards this experience. Because think about it. If this BMW wouldn't have shown up in exactly the moment that I crossed the street, or let's say that I wanted to cross the street, in this very exact moment, maybe I would have given the homeless person something, maybe I wouldn't have done it. But I know for a fact that the universe sent me this huge BMW, this really expensive car, to show me, Sebastian, look at this contrast. Who do you want to be? How do you want to act? Do you want to do things differently? But again, I don't want to judge them, because I believe that every person at every stage of their life is acting from their level of consciousness. And they are not bad people just because they ignored this person. I mean, think about it. One day earlier, I also ignored this person. I didn't see him. And in this moment, when I then saw him because of this sign from the universe, and when I then experienced how he uses the gift that I gave him to feed his child, this made me for one moment, and now it gets a little bit freaky, but I hope you stay with me here. In this moment, I entered a parallel reality. I entered a parallel reality in which I was this homeless person. And you are too. Every one of us is this person in a different reality. And now you might be saying, yeah, but Sebastian, I could never end up in this situation, never ever. Really? Are you so sure about that? Think about it. There's a reason why this man is in the wheelchair. There's a reason why this man is sitting there without the mother of the child. There's a reason why they don't have anything to eat and to drink. And while I was looking at him, after I gave him the food, I just had this picture of my mind of seeing my face in him. And this was such a profound moment for me, because when you really think about it, one mistake in your life, one time saying yes to a drug that you should say no to, one wrong move and you have an accident, one diagnosis and you lose hope or you lose somebody you love, one incident and your life can change in such a dramatic way that you will be this person. And of course, that's why I always say work on raising your vibration, work on your spiritual journey, become the master of your emotions and manifest your dreams so that this won't happen to you. That's why it's so important that you raise your vibration and that you work on raising your vibration every single day. And that's also why I created the Vibration Rocket program for you. And if you want to find out more about this program, you can check out the link in the description, because raising your vibration and actively manifesting your dreams is the best preventive medicine of ending up in this situation. But you don't know what this man has experienced. I don't know it, you don't know it. But most people who walk past him, they never ask themselves this question. They don't even see him. You don't know if this person was maybe born into an environment and into a family that made him stuck in a very negative vibration, that never gave him any self-worth, that never gave him any tools to master his emotions. And I, for example, I had someone in my family who guided me on this path, on this spiritual journey for a very long time. But even that I had somebody in my life, that I had somebody in my environment, even for me, it took years and years of making the wrong decisions, of hurting myself, of hurting other people, of going broke, of losing everything, of losing hope, until I finally realized it. Now imagine how long this journey takes, or how almost impossible this journey is for somebody who never has anyone in their life who supports them on their journey. And by giving them something, no matter if it's food, money, or just a smile, by giving them something, you impact their life. And I truly believe that while I was giving him this food, I didn't just allow him to feed his child, which is of course important, but I did something way more important than that. I gave him the feeling that he is recognized, that he is actually a human being, because all the other people were just walking past him without even looking him into the eyes. And now think about how that would feel. Put yourself in this position and think about how would you feel if you would be sitting there with your child, you hungry, you thirsty, your child hungry, your child thirsty, and people wouldn't even recognize you as a human being. But of course, this act of kindness doesn't just impact him or the person that you will give something to. It also impacts your vibration. And sometimes I honestly don't understand why people react in a positive way when you tell them, I was giving something because I want to help people. Then they say, oh, that's so altruistic. Oh, that's so amazing. But when you then say, I felt better because I gave this person something. Oh, that's so selfish. Oh, that's bad. No, it's not. You can combine your selfishness desire, and I mean selfishness in a very positive way, to raise your vibration, with the fact that you also help this person. I mean, then this person feels better, you feel better, and the people that you interact with, and also the people that this person interacts with, will feel better. I mean, in fact, if you would give something to somebody and you would feel bad afterwards, then it's not the right thing to do, because then you lower your vibration and it doesn't come from the heart. But if you give something and you feel better, you feel amazing, you feel grateful, you feel awesome after giving something, and this person also feels amazing. I mean, that's a win-win situation. There's nothing wrong with giving from the selfish point of view of, I want to feel better. Even if you might not have the intention to make this other person feel better, which is almost impossible, because the more you give, the more empathy you will develop and the more you will feel for other people. But let's just use this extreme example. Even if your goal is not to help this person, but just to selfishly make you feel better, you're still doing something good for yourself and for the other person. And yeah, I just wanted to share this with you because I want you to remember that you have the power to give. And by giving, you have the power to raise your vibration and to raise the vibration of other people. And I sometimes have the feeling that people get discouraged from giving because they think that they have to do something that they see in YouTube videos. Like, I gave a homeless person $10,000 and this is what happened, clickbait, clickbait. And often these videos are in fact fake. They are filmed with actors. But that's not what this is about. It's about the act of giving. The meal that I bought him cost me less than $3. But this amount of money had a huge impact on him, on his child, on my life, and on the life with the people that I interacted with on this day, because I had a very high vibration throughout the whole day. And yes, I truly believe that giving to people is something that will make you feel better, that will help other people. And if you receive a sign from the universe that shows you that you might want to give something to other people, I can highly recommend to do it. And if you also want to have the opportunity to raise your vibration without giving, even though I still believe that giving is important, then you can click on the link in the description and find out more about my program, Vibration Rocket. And if you want to work with me on your manifestation process, on your affirmations, on your journey towards enlightenment, then you can check out the link in the description and book your first Skype coaching session with me, or first inquire for your Skype coaching session and tell me what you want to work on, and then I can tell you exactly how I can help you. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please send out some love to the YouTube universe by giving this video a big thumbs up. And I would also appreciate it if you would leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think about my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to click on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you.